starts to feel like something. I don't wanna face the truth, but I cannot keep running. There's no good time. Hit that rewind. Turning off the lights, turning off the lights. Maybe next time. Whoa, phone notes filled with started texts I never sent to you. Eye contact through mirrors, trying to pick up on the subtle cues. You know I want you so much closer, but I still don't know where we stand. Where do you stand? Driving till we're lost at night, but somehow it feels so right. Or maybe I'm blinded by the headlight. I know I say it's nothing, but it starts to feel like something. I don't wanna face the truth, but I cannot keep running. There's no good time. Hit that rewind. Turning off the lights, turning off the lights. Maybe next time, next time. I've been waiting. Keep that in mind. Turning off the lights, turning off the lights. Got it this time. You can meet me in the future. I can finger paint it black and white. Can you take a little danger? Put me up on your side tonight. There's no good time. Hit that rewind. Turning off the lights, turning off the lights. Maybe next time, maybe next time. I've been waiting. Keep that in mind. Turning off the lights, turning off the lights. Got it this time, this time. Here I am, unafraid, standing tall. I'm gonna walk away. Here I am, unafraid, standing tall. I'm gonna walk away. Screaming became a language in this heart, alive, hoping one day we'd find a way out, alive. We've been through so many battles. It starts like this in a room so heavy, in a living room that feels like you don't welcome me. My boots are tightened, my legs are crossed. This is what being alive costs. I got this melody in my mind that keeps me up at night. I have this urge to love her.
Hi everyone, I'm Danny. Welcome to Safe and Sound by the Vera Project. I'm very excited to be part of this really great lineup and really good cause. You know, it's all about awareness and safety and accountability, which I think are all very important things. It's been a long year. So, you know, I haven't done this in a while, sit on the couch and done an acoustic set. So it's kind of scary to me, especially when there's such talented people to come. So I will try my best. I put a thing on Instagram asking what songs I should play, and they're all songs I've never played before. So I thought to myself, well, this is already scary. Might as well play songs that I don't even really know how to play on guitar that are allegedly mine. So I'm gonna do that. This first song is a song I've never played live, but it was on my record, and I think it might be one of my saddest songs. It's just about love not being enough sometimes, even when it's very powerful. So it's called Brand New Skirt. There's a dancer in the blackest part of my eye I've never seen before. She tells me I don't need to try, like I've been trying my entire life. It's the feeling of a brand new skirt I've never worn before. I don't need to try to kill myself another time. What happens when this feeling fades away? Am I allowed to stop feeling this way? Euphoria is dysphoria. You're in love with me, and I'm in love with the thought of being you. Euphoria is dysphoria, euphoria is dysphoria. 'Cause you're in love with me, and I'm in love with the thought of being you. Soft spot in the blackest part of my avocado soul I've never touched before. It tells me I don't need to try to be a little more like her. What happens when this high withers away someday? I can't go, but I really can't stay. Euphoria is dysphoria, is euphoria is dysphoria. 'Cause you're in love with me, and I'm in love with the thought of being you. Euphoria is dysphoria, is euphoria is dysphoria. 'Cause you're in love with me, and I'm in love with the thought of being you. And I put it on a t-shirt, I put it on a t-shirt, so you know you're loved, but it's not enough. Give me a face and I'll put it on a t-shirt, I put it on a t-shirt, 'cause you're a star wherever you are. Give me a face and I'll put it on a t-shirt, I put it on a t-shirt. You're a star wherever you are. Give me a face and I'll put it on a t-shirt, I put it on a t-shirt, so you know you're loved, but it's never enough. Well, that was a rocky start. Yeah, so that's Brand New Skirt. It's much nicer on the record. I am gonna play some more songs that I've also never played before. So hope that's cool. This next song is a song that is it's also on my record. It was produced by Jamie McCardle in New York, and it's a bit of a sad one as well, as all my songs are. No, I'm dead on arrival, but I think you'll like me better when I'm gone. Trading my broken record for a new static from a hexagon. Do I get another chance now to be a failed phenomenon? I promise you it's worth the trip. Never get a second single. Truth, am I cool enough? Am I cool enough? Am I cool enough for your love? Tell me the truth, am I cool enough? Am I cool enough? Am I cool enough for your love? No, my character's contrived, but I could write this any way I want. I've got the range of an arena, manic, depressive, nonchalant. Do you care? Have you bored of blowing gum? Have you bought into my hype? Cause I'm winter fresh tonight. Tell me the truth, am I cool enough? Am I cool enough? Am I cool enough for your love? Tell me the truth, am I cool enough? Am I cool enough? Am I cool enough for your love? Girls and boys and days and days, we're fighting over scraps. We're losing to the trap. We're losing to the trap. We're chewing chewed up bubble gums. We're dying in this scene. Drugs and Listerine. How embarrassing. Tell me the truth, am I cool enough? Am I cool enough? Am I cool enough for your love? Tell me the truth, am I cool enough? Am I cool enough? Am I cool enough for your love? For your love, for your love, for your love. For your love, for your love, for your love. For your love, for your love, for your love. I think so. And that is another fun little ditty. It's also on my record. I think I was gonna play more old songs, but a lot of these are pretty much on my record, which is out now. So should get that. It's I think it turned 6 months old this week. Happy 6-month anniversary to my album, Fuck Me. Yeah, 2020 has been kind of crazy, but it's been illuminating, and I learned a lot about myself. It's there's been a lot of ups and downs, but I think remembering to take care of yourself and the people around you and your community, I think those have been two big cornerstones. I've been working on a community-based project, film project with a lot of really amazing people that's coming out in January called Bazooka, so you should all look out for that soon. This next song is going to be a cover song. I think being in quarantine, being in lockdown has kind of, brought back out the inner 13-year-old in me. So this is kind of my inner 13-year-old, eternally there and aching. I am dull eyes, dull mouth, dull legs. I am dull arms, big veins, dog bay. Yeah, they really want you, they really want you, they really do. Yeah, they really want you, they really want you, but I do too. I want to be the girl with the most cake. I love him so much, it just turns to hate. I fake it so real, I am beyond fake. Someday you will ache like I ache. Someday you will ache like I ache. Someday you will ache like I ache. I am dull parts, bad skin, dull heart. It stands for knife, for the rest of my life. Yeah, they really want you, they really want you, they really do. Yeah, they really want you, they really want you, but I do too. I want to be the girl with the most cake. I only loves those things because he loves to see them break. I fake it so real, I am beyond fake. Someday you will ache like I ache. 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 Hi, this is Danny from Danny Denial. COVID-19 rates are skyrocketing in King County. Join the Vera Project in Public Health Seattle and King County in helping everyone stay safe and healthy this holiday season by following these safety precautions. Wear a mask around people you don't live with, even close friends and family, and stay 6 feet apart. Limit the number and size of all gatherings. Being outdoors is much safer than indoors, but the safest option is to avoid all gatherings with people outside of your household. And lastly, get a test at the first sign of illness if you have been around anyone with COVID-19. Head to kingcounty.gov/COVID to learn more. Let's take care of each other and fight this pandemic together.
Hi, I'm your Heartbreaks, and this is a song called The Rats. Well, here's to the rats who live in the rocks on the banks of the Arkansas. Tell me, where will you go when the winter freeze comes, and will you stay there until the spring thaws? Will you look at this mess you have made? Just look at this mess we have made of our lives. Would you look at this mess we have made? Here's to cicadas and long hours on the porch, a flood in your bedroom from a heavy rainstorm. Here's to fireflies lit up like stars in the night, racing bikes fast under a bright moonlight. Look at this mess we have made. Just look at this mess we have made of our lives. Just look at this mess we have made. Where will you go when the winter freeze comes, and will you stay there until the spring thaws? Do you remember her last certain words? She slammed the door and said, "Fuck off." Will you look at this mess we have made? Just look at this mess we have made of our lives. Would you look at this mess we have made? Just look at this mess we have made of our lives. Let's go under the water.
Oh my God! You guys gotta come down here! Oh, clownfish!
So I got motion sick when the ocean wave pulled back its breath, tugged the sand under my feet. Pelicans submerged like submarines, arise with strong and steady wings, bellies full of fish born in the east. hot. Sandy glasses, sunburned shoulders, a belly full of iced coffee. This is the sound we love, crashing waves opening up to swallow everything. It swallows everything. It swallows everything. Swallows everything. It swallows everything.
Oh my God, what is that?
Oh, it feels so good to be back on the road. This one's called Blood Brothers. Gazing from a rental, talking shit after the show. It's times like this I feel like everywhere I am is home. At Chasing Rainbows, Dolly said life's not a destination, it's a journey, and the way you live is what makes the impression. So I would gladly cut your hand after you cut mine. Palms together, family, crossing our bloodlines. I felt electricity and couldn't sleep all night. There's a power in welcoming new friends into our lives. And usage, family, ancestry is the hardest thing to leave. No one ever tells you what true family should be. They'll threaten you with loneliness should you leave the nest. How could anyone who threatens ever claim to know what you need best? Taking it out in the weekly, fucking weirdos seeks new family, gold stargazing penguin huggers, hardcore faggots, come on over. Sissy slices complimentary, you want meat, vegan friendly, a rimmer or a sister fister, vegan ally, bottom feeder, and up the wolf dykes, waking dreamers, larpers, and all deep sea creatures, hotel pool 24 hours, workout room, hit the showers, marriage that shit's for suckers, equal rights, you motherfuckers, bus dance moves to diamond rings, stuff like that, we're living 10 months sober, take deep breaths, a shy and lonely hunteress, and one more borrowed stranger's bed to fall asleep watching Star Trek. Car gazing from a rental, talking shit after the show. It's times like this I feel like everywhere I am is home. As overwhelming as it is to say goodbye the very next day, I just know the world is small, my friends are never far away. goes on forever. Let's see where it takes us next. All right, thanks so much for watching. My band's called Your Heartbreaks. My name is Clyde, and it's my last song. There's things I'd like to learn about. Rocket ships, pirate radios, things I'd like to reinvent. Childhood, hi-fi stereos. And all of us from broken homes, we stay kids just too damn long. It's like we can't get over the busted toys and burned out cars on the front lawn. May 6, 1960. America and Russia raced to become the first to send a man around the moon and return him safely to Earth. Thousands watch on their televisions. NASA Space Control Headquarters, Houston, Texas. John, are you there? Roger that, I'm here aboard the Space Shuttle Freedom. John, it's good to have you aboard this evening. Roger that. We just gotta do this countdown in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn, and we have ignition. We are good for liftoff. Shoo. John, are you there? Roger that. That was a real fireball, John F. Kennedy has something to say to you.
Godspeed, John Glenn.
And all of us from broken homes, all of us from broken homes, the crew compartment's breaking up. The crew compartment's breaking up, and I think it's gonna be a long, long time now. It's gonna be a long, long time now. ground control to Major Tom. Yeah, ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Hey, ground control to Major Tom. See you guys in outer space. My name's Clyde, and my band is called Your Heartbreaks, and I'm here today to tell you to wear a mask. As a person who has diabetes, I am stressed out all the time by COVID. I barely go anywhere. I haven't been in a grocery store in like 9 months. Haven't been in any stores. And I'm just waiting for everyone else to get their shit together so that this can stop happening and we can all be safe again and go to shows and hang out with each other and just spend time with each other. So stay home, make TikTok videos, wear a mask if you have to go outside. Thanks so much. Be safe.
Keep my eyes off of you. Oh.
Hi friends, I'm Mazie. I am so excited to be here with you guys. I just want to say thank you so much to the Vera Project for having me on. I have not played any live shows this year for very obvious reasons, so I'm really excited to share some somewhat live music with you guys. The first song I'll be performing is my song No Friends. I released this back in March, kind of during the peak of quarantine, but I had written it with my producer almost like a year before it came out. It is one of my all-time favorite things I've ever made, and I'm super excited to share it with you guys. So this is No Friends.
No fucking friends. I don't care, I'm not upset. I admit that I'm a mess. I don't have no fucking friends. Don't have fun, I don't make plans. I don't have no fucking friends. If less is more, then I'm doing the most. I'm so bored and I feel like a ghost. I don't wanna smoke no more cause I'm broke and my window won't open. God, my life is a joke. But then I wake up and I do it again. But that don't mean nothing, I don't have any friends. Like I said in the chorus, my life is so boring and so unimportant. Guess I'll call my mom again, cause I don't have no fucking friends. I don't care, I'm not upset. I admit that I'm a mess. I don't have no fucking friends. Don't have fun, I don't make plans. I don't have no fucking friends. I don't wanna be alone. I don't wanna be alone.
Yay! Thank you. That was my song No Friends. So this next song is called I Think I Want to Be Alone. The majority of all the songs I've written this year have been in quarantine, so I feel like thematically they kind of fit the state of the world. But I have to say this is one of my all-time favorite songs that I've ever written. I had so much fun in the studio recording and writing it. And I hope you guys like it.
Wait, hold on, don't talk.
I think I wanna be alone, 'cause love makes me uncomfortable. My God, it's fucking terrible. Goodbyes are so unbearable. I think I wanna be alone. Can't even open up my phone. The world is fucking terrible. I think I wanna be alone. Remember to forget me at home, 'cause I'm manic pixie dreaming about being alone. Yeah, you can't save this side of me, so don't say hi to me. I see better in the dark, lights out, it's no walk in the park. I don't need therapy, I'm always there for me in the end. I think I wanna be alone, 'cause love makes me uncomfortable. My God, it's fucking terrible. Goodbyes are so unbearable. I think I wanna be alone. Can't even open up my phone. The world is fucking terrible. I think I wanna be alone.
Woo! That was I Think I Want to Be Alone. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'm having so much fun right now. I have 2 more songs for you guys, but I do want to mention that COVID rates are skyrocketing in King County, Washington. You can join the Vera Project on behalf of Seattle's public health and especially King County in helping keep everyone safe and healthy this holiday season. You can do this by wearing a mask anytime you're in public or around anyone you don't live with. Remember to be socially distant in public spaces and limit the number of people you see and any gatherings you might have. Outside is always safer than inside, but the best thing you can do for yourself and others is to wear a mask and to stay home. I live in LA and currently 1 out of every 145 people currently has COVID, so it really is up to us to slow down the spread. Well, it's always a little hard to segue into your next song after talking about COVID, but for my next song, I'm going to be performing a Beatles cover. The Beatles are so special to me, and so is this song, so I really hope you guys love it. This is Something.
Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. I don't wanna leave her now. You're all that I need and how. Somewhere in a smile, she knows that I don't need no other lover. Somewhere in a style, she shows me I don't wanna leave her now. You're all that I need and how. You're asking me will my love grow? I don't know, I don't Don't wanna leave now. You're all that I need and how.
Oh, thank you. I love that song so much. Wow. So for my last song, I'm going to be performing my song called Sippy Cup. I just released this about a month ago. It's just one of the most fun songs I've ever made, and hopefully the music video will be coming out very soon. So yeah, here we go. This is Sippy Cup.
Yeah. Wait, huh?
Sippy cups on my bedroom floor, doing much worse than I was before. I'm one bad trip from losing my one loose grip. Like who am I kidding? I'm practically giving up on myself. I like to imagine what would have happened if I was never even.
Oh my god.
Happy the best. But I think it's just 'cause I sleep better dead. Having thought of my own head. But I think it's just 'cause I be the best.
Sad.
Thank you so much to the Vera Project for having me. I had so much fun. Stay safe these holidays and remember to wear a mask. Thank you guys. Bye.
Hi, everybody. I'm coming at you live from a quarantine. You're probably like, Nat, we're all quarantined. What are you talking about? How is this quarantine different than the quarantine that you've been in for the past months? Well, it's because that, frankly, I was quarantined in my house before. Now I'm quarantined in my room. Things are getting serious over here, folks. We have a positive case in our house, and it's not fucking fun. All of us have to stay in our individual rooms until we get tested, and until we get tested negative, when we can't leave our rooms. So I've been ordering takeout that I cannot afford for the past couple of days. And on top of that, I haven't changed out of my clothes because I am afraid to use the shower because that a lot of other people are using the same bathroom because I live in a house with multiple people. So I feel afraid of taking off my mask in an area that is communally used. So I am kind of freaking out right now. So let's talk a little bit about how we got here. Number one, not enough people are wearing their masks, or at least they're not wearing their masks over their nose like they should be, because the goddamn. I have been looking at my window occasionally and occasionally see somebody walk on by with their mask pulled down over their nose, and then they like take it off to like cough or talk on the phone. Like, what the hell are you doing? Number two, holy shit, don't go out to restaurants. This is like the most common place where people contract COVID, apparently, or something like that. I didn't read the full article. I don't have time to read. Who am I talking about? I have plenty of time to read. I don't have the energy to read. But what I'm trying to say with all this is there's no restaurant with a good enough aesthetic to justify you risking your and other people's and strangers' lives. Unless if it's Rainforest Cafe, in which case I completely understand. Number three, you should be washing your hands. Men, this means you. I know that only about 3 of you wash your hands about once a week. But we're going to need you to up that number a little bit because we are living in a pandemic, and frankly, those paws need scrubbing. This means under the nails. This means on the, like, in between the fingers. This means on the palms. This means on the wrists, etc., etc. You need to scrub-a-dub-dub, baby. Number 4, maintain a 6 feet distance. 6 feet? Did somebody say 6 feet? Why, yes, they did. This song is called 6 Feet, and it has nothing to do with COVID, even though the title implies that it does.
Oftentimes I scare my reflection. Sometimes I don't like what it says. I will find myself alone often. It's common, I'll talk to myself, but it wasn't my own voice that told me, don't scream, one word and I'll crash this car. I know that you don't know me, but I know just who you are. Don't cry, weep for who I'll make you hurt. You don't get to go to hell till you're 6 feet in the dirt. I will try to love myself better. I don't wanna die in this way. Maybe I'll be like this forever. And I don't mind the voices much, but I still can't disregard what they say. Don't scream, one word and I'll crash this car. I know that you don't know me, but I know just who you are. Don't cry, weep for who will make you hurt. You don't get to go to hell till you're 6 feet in the dirt. You don't get to go to hell till you're 6 feet in the dirt.
Thank you. Next song. We're just moving right along here. I only have time for 3 songs because I took so much time in the intro that I have to just like speed through it. So why are you taking so much time in between these 2 songs, Nat? You're right. I should just get right to the next song.
I know you should be glad you found me. That's why I'm glad you found me. I just want you safe and sound. I just need your arms around me. I just need your arms around me. I just need you around me. I hope that you'll get there. I hope when you'll get there, I hope that you'll ask about me. I hope you'll find out about me everything you wanna find. I hope they can tell you about me. I hope that you'll have time. I know you need your time. You know I never lie, except for when I lie on you in the night. I know it's alright if you say it's alright. I write for no one in particular. I sing for someone I may never meet, but I would like to smile again. I would like to kiss somebody and cry. I give my heart out only for it to break. I fell in love, it's a beginner's mistake. She told me you can paint your anger, but try to get my good side as well. But I'm running out of things to say. I don't need you, but I need you. If this I knew you, I did not teach you. Saw you at the party, but I couldn't reach you. Said I missed you, you said good to see you. And I wish I could recover. I don't love you anymore, yet I don't know if I can love again. But the crowds want a love song, but it doesn't feel honest now the love's gone. I write for no one in particular. I sing for someone I may never meet, but I would like to smile again. I would like to kiss somebody and cry. I write for no one in particular. I sing for someone I may never meet, felt that way in so long. And a love like ours was such a pleasant one, but honestly my trust in love has faltered. And now all I have's regrets and gratitude. And if falling in love is all that it takes to make you love the world, you'll be bitter when they go. Because even infinity in its entirety still can turn to nothingness when it's multiplied by 0. I should be patient, I should be kind, but I don't have energy anymore. I shouldn't envy, I shouldn't boast, but I don't have energy anymore. I shouldn't seek the love for myself, but I don't know how I could call it a day. I guess my love is conditional. I guess it's harder to give it away. I should be patient, I should be kind, but I don't have energy anymore. I shouldn't envy, I shouldn't boast, but I don't have energy anymore. I shouldn't seek the love for myself, but I don't know how I could call it a day. I guess my love is conditional. I guess it's harder to give it away. I should be patient, I should be kind, but I don't have energy anymore. I shouldn't envy, I shouldn't boast, but I don't have energy anymore. I shouldn't seek the love for myself, but I don't know how I could call it a day. You knew your love was conditional. Why did you promise to stay?
Thank you. Now, I was going to do a different song for this one, but I don't have enough time, so I'm going to try to do a different ending song. So here's one that I like to close out my acoustic sets with. This is called Star.
Black hair with a crimp grown out, face mask and a gun pulled out. I'm gonna make you a star. New one all commodified, happily obliged my child. I'm gonna make you a star. No wonder you grew so old in that amount of time. You don't know, so just know your fate. I love how easy to convince you are my star. My star.
Thank you, everybody. That is my set. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, then I don't know. Call your congressman or something, man. Peace out. Adios, y'all.
Thank you for tuning in to Vera TV for Safe and Sound number 2. I am Kaitlyn Nyangate from GZ Radio and the Vera Project. But before we get to Kimya Dawson and Dorian Electra, let's talk a little bit about how COVID-19 has been affecting young people. So me personally, COVID-19 and how it's affected my mental health, it's kind of crazy. Like, I feel all over the place. Like, there are so many things I was thinking about. Like, for one, us about to reach the biggest climate change ever, the social justice that's been happening that has needed to happen, and I'm really glad it's happening now because we all needed this. We all needed this change, and a lot of people might say that change is like a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. Sometimes it can be weird, but as long as you try to adjust to it, I think it'll be pretty good. But with everything that's going on, like, it's impacted me a lot. Like, I remember with George Floyd and a bunch of the other marches that had a lot of police brutality happening. Like, I did stay away from social media for a little bit. I did speak a little bit about how I was feeling, but I felt so many things. I felt so conflicted and scared and worried, but just kind of praying, talking to my family about it, talking to GZ Radio about it, like, it kind of just helped me kind of not only move on, but also understand why this is happening. Like, I already know why it's happening and I already understand, but like, it's the feeling that was really just there. But during that time, like, for GZ Radio, we've been having our meetings nonstop. Like, as soon as quarantine came out, Mazie was like, all right, we're not going to let this slip. Like, we're going to actually use this as a perfect time to get our radio station going. So every Thursday, it used to be every Monday, but we changed it to every Thursday to fit everyone's schedules better. We would have our meetings, and they'd be about an hour and a half long, depending on what we have to talk about. But before we even talk about like all the important stuff and logistics, we always check in with one another. Mazie was always like, all right, before we do anything, let's check in, because obviously, like, showing that compassion and showing that thought of, you know, that thoughtfulness of, yeah, I know, I see you, you're there, and let's talk about it, let's see how you're doing, you know, like, it was really nice how that was implemented. And I didn't say it was never going to, but like, I'm just saying that, just kind of showing it, you know, it's different. So we would all check in with one another, talk about how, like, we're coping with this, talking about what we're doing, if we're starting our own podcast, our own shows, stuff like that. And then ways I've been kind of coping with it, I've been doing some art, been binging so much anime, I can't even joke. And then also getting really close with my sister, and annoyed at the same time. Y'all who have siblings, y'all know what this is. But I also think that this Safe and Sound segment is really good, because it can also just kind of show some other things people are talking about and what they're going through, because we all sometimes feel the same thing. We all sometimes have the same voice, same opinion. So when it comes to doing this kind of segment, I like how it just kind of brings that out, and also shows and tells people that, hey, you're not alone. I also share the same thoughts with you and feelings, but if you feel something different, you know, let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. So I really do like it. And thank you guys so much for letting me talk about this. I'll see you guys later.
Hi, I'm Kimya Dawson. I'm inside my bed tent. This has been a really hard year for me, and there's a lot of things that I do to improve my mental health. One of them is having a totally dark black tent on my bed that I can hide in when I'm feeling overwhelmed and overstimulated. I also have the good fortune of having healthcare that covers mental health care. So I doubled up on therapy. I have individual therapy, and I'm in a DBT virtual therapy group once a week. So I have therapy twice a week. I take baths. I make lots of phone calls. I've reconnected with a lot of childhood friends. I call my family. We do a really fun family Zoom every Sunday where we play bingo and have scavenger hunts and other games, dance parties and stuff. I make sure that I take my meds. I got back on meds. No shame in that. I take supplements that help to, and did I say baths? I've been cramming my fat ass in my tiny bathtub to make sure I can soak, because that really helps me. And trying to get enough sleep. Oh, and watching a lot of anime. A lot of anime. Especially sports anime. Especially kind of queer sports anime. It's really relaxing, more so than like fighting shows. Really eliminating, it's like I'm not caught up in Grey's Anatomy, which I usually watch religiously because I just don't want to watch medical stuff. But I do, I watch Bachelorette, just kind of mindless stuff and sweet stuff. Nothing too dramatic. But I know it's really hard right now, and I hope you're all finding the support and the calm that you need to keep your mental health on track too.
Hi, my name is Athul Obla, and I'm the Public Relations Officer from the IWW Youth Board. And I'm going to be honest, dealing with COVID-19 hasn't been easy. It's been a struggle to maintain my mental health during times like this. However, I have been able to find a couple ways to help cope in a positive way. One of those ways being watching movies. Watching movies helps take my mind off things, and it also acts as a mental break from the additional stress in these turbulent times. It also acts as a reward for me. If I feel that I've been productive during the day or the week, I can reward myself with a movie to watch. Taking my mind off things for an hour and a half to 2 hours helps reset my mind into a positive mental state. Taking a break and a step back helps relieve myself from feeling overwhelmed or becoming anxious as a result of overworking. And I can clear my mind so I can return back to the real world in a better mental state.
Hi all, we are the Thorntons. She is Claire.
And he is Greg.
And this is a glare moment.
We wanted to tell you a little bit about ourselves first before we get into our glare mental health moment.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm a teaching artist for Arts Corps and have had the great privilege of getting to teach at-risk youth in programs such as Print for Life, where we got to pay the youth to learn how to screen print.
And they do a lot of that screen printing at the Vera Project. I am a lawyer, and I work for a nonprofit that helps youth that are involved in the legal justice system, in the juvenile system and the young adult system. We work with youth or young people from the ages 13 to 27. A few things that we've noticed in dealing with the youth that we work with during this time of COVID and the pandemic shutdown is in our youth, they are very disconnected. They feel like they have no socializing going on. So our ambassadors that work with them as mentors have really tried to up the different ways that they can communicate. Sometimes in person safely with masks on. Sometimes they go for workouts together. A lot of times they'll do FaceTiming or Zooming with the young people so that at least you have some social connection and seeing another human being.
Yeah, for me, the way that we have done it is just having an open door policy. I gave all my students my personal email and my phone number and told them to reach out whenever needed. I do want to applaud the youth that I've been working with, though, because they have been super, super resilient and sometimes far better than the adults that I deal with.
And personally, I've struggled a little bit with sleep problems during this time and also just feeling very fatigued. So I've been trying to work on doing some meditation, which is hard because you have to put your mind at rest. And also, one of the things that I do to cope is cook. I love cooking, even at the end of a busy day. If I'm just tired and I want to order takeout or just eat a bowl of cereal for dinner, sometimes if I get in the kitchen and start being creative, then it helps me to feel calm and productive at the end of the day. The one thing I do need to work on is counteracting all that cooking and eating with exercise. And I know that everyone says that's such a good idea to exercise for sleep and for mental health. So I'm going to commit to doing better as we come up on the holidays and into the new year with my exercise regime. And Greg, how have you dealt with the struggles, if you've had any, during the pandemic?
Well, yes, I think all of us have had some struggles, but the best way that I've been able to deal with it is by exercising and by the use of music. Music has been my saving grace. Whenever I feel down, to play a tune that is uplifting to me has been quite a good relief for me. So
I noticed that Greg, he sometimes listens on his headphones. Sometimes he'll go for a quick drive and listen to music. And when we're in the car together, I tend to want to listen to talk radio or the news, but Greg likes the music on, and I totally notice that my mood is uplifted when he plugs in some of our favorite songs. So find something that you like to do that makes you happy and try to spend a few moments every day doing that. Happy. The other thing that we wanted to talk about is some things if you are feeling overwhelmed. What could you possibly do? We really want to encourage everybody, if you are feeling overwhelmed during this time, to reach out to somebody that you trust, whether that's a friend, a family member, a cousin, or even a community member. Reach out, because it is so important to tell someone that you need help, and they will help you.
Last but not least, during these difficult times, we want you guys to please stay at home if you can and stay safe and sound during these difficult times. Again, this has been a Glare moment. We want the best for you guys, and stay safe out there. Thanks for listening.
Hi, my name is Sera and I use she, they pronouns. I'm a social worker here in the greater Seattle area and currently serving our community as a youth mental health counselor. This past year has been extremely challenging for many of us. There's been so much uncertainty in addition to feelings of scarcity and isolation. And these feelings are even more compounded for youth, and particularly for youth of color and for queer youth as well. Taking extra care of our mental health during these times has proven to be of an utmost importance, and I'm hoping to share a few thoughts about some coping strategies that you may find to be helpful. Having a set routine for ourselves is a wonderful way to make sure that we're getting what we need to do done, but also a great way to become more intentional about scheduling and self-care. These can include things like boring self-care, like setting a consistent time to wake up and go to bed each day, scheduling meal times and snacks, making sure to take any medications as prescribed, and brushing your teeth or taking a shower. This also means taking the time for things that feed and nourish your heart and mind too. For me, this has definitely been listening to and creating music, sometimes with my band Eggshells, but even if it means I'm just playing for my dog. For my partner, this has included things like movement and dance. It's all really based upon what feels good to you and helps bring some lightness through these darker wintry months. You can visit kingcounty.gov/COVID/support to learn more about mental health resources that are available to you. Let's remember to be gentle with ourselves, to take care of each other, and to fight this pandemic together.
In my own mixture, so there's no reason to make a change. I paint my own canvas, I paint my own canvas, and no one really knew what you're into, and no one really knew if you're okay, and no one really knew what was your issue.
Hello, I'm Kimya Dawson.
Hi, I'm Panda Dawson.
Thank you for watching Safe and Sound, brought to you by the Vera Project and King County Public Health.
Yup.
I took the Polaroid down in my room. I'm pretty sure you have a new girlfriend. It's not as if I don't like you, it just makes me sad whenever I see it. I like to be gone most of the time, and you like to be home most of the time. If I stay in one place, I lose my mind. I'm a pretty impossible lady to be with. Joey never met a bike that he didn't wanna ride, and I never met a Toby that I didn't like. Scotty liked all of the books that I recommended. Even if he didn't, I wouldn't be offended. drive to Madison to deliver a painting. For some silly reason, I took a wrong turn and ended up in Michigan. Paul Barabo took me to the giant tire swing, gave me a push and he started singing. I sang along while I was swinging. The sound of our voices made us forget everything that had ever hurt our feelings. Joey never met a bike that he didn't wanna ride, and I never met a Toby that I didn't like. Scotty liked all of the books that I recommended. Even if he didn't, I wouldn't be offended. Now I'm home for less than 24 hours. That's hardly time to take a shower, hug my family and take your picture off the wall, check my email, write a song and make a few phone calls before it's time to leave again. I've got one hand on the steering wheel, one waving out the window. If I'm a spinster for the rest of my life, my yarns will keep me warm on cold and lonely nights. Joey never met a bike that he didn't wanna ride, and I never met a Toby that I didn't like. Scotty liked all of the books that I recommended. Even if he didn't, I wouldn't be offended. Thank you. So, we're here to tell you that it's really important that everyone wear masks and socially distance and stay home as much as possible. We really want things to get back to normal and for everyone to stay safe and healthy, and for everyone's loved ones to stay safe and healthy. And also we need to protect people like me and friends of mine, like Clyde, who have compromised immune systems and who have to really stay in all the time because some other people aren't careful, so it's scary going out. So yeah. Go for a drive, I like to pull off to the side of the road, turn out the lights, get out and look up at the sky. And I do this to remind me that I'm really, really tiny in the grand scheme of things, and sometimes this terrifies me. It's only really scary cause it makes me feel serene in a way I never thought I'd be, because I've never been so grounded and so humbled and so one with everything. I am grounded, I am humbled, I am one with everything. Rock and roll is fun, but if you ever hear someone say you are huge, look at the moon, look at the stars, look at the sun, look at the ocean and the desert and the mountains and the sky. Say, I am just a speck of dust inside a giant's eye. I am just a speck of dust inside a giant's eye. When I saw Genevieve, I really liked it when she said what she said about the giant and the lemmings on the cliff. She said, I like giants, especially girl giants, 'cause all girls feel too big sometimes, regardless of their size. When I go for a drive, I like to pull off to the side of the road and run and jump into the ocean in my clothes. And I'm smaller than a poppy seed inside a great big bowl, and the ocean is a giant that can swallow me whole. So I swim for all salvation and I swim to save my soul, but my soul is just a whisper trapped inside a tornado. So I flip to my back and I float and I sing. I am grounded, I am humbled, I am one with everything. talked to Genevieve and almost cried when she said that the giant on the cliff wished that she was dead, and the lemmings on the cliff wished that they were dead. So the giant told the lemmings why they ought to live instead. When she thought up all the reasons that they ought to live instead, it made her reconsider all the sad thoughts in her head. So thank you, Genevieve, 'cause you take what is in your head and you make things that are so beautiful and share them with your friends. We all become important when we realize our goal should be to figure out our role within the context of the whole. And yeah, rock and roll is fun, but if you ever hear someone say you are huge, look at the moon, look at the stars, look at the sun, look at the ocean and the desert and the mountains and the sky. Say, I am just a speck of dust inside a giant's eye. I am just a speck of dust inside a giant's eye. I am just a speck of dust inside a giant's eye. And I don't wanna make her cry, 'cause I like giants. She says that, and I love this part of town. I love being surrounded by so many kinds of trees. October on the west side reminds me of fall back east, except I don't feel like falling for the feeling that I've gotta fall. Feel like standing tall, getting all of my ducks in a row. And sure, sometimes I'll waver, but I'll savor good intentions and know that progress, not perfection, is the only way to go if I wanna grow. Gotta prune my soul and shed dead leaves till I am wet and naked, cold and rainy. So there's room for those things I wanna grow that are beautiful, new and amazing. The days that seem the most dreary are perfect for being creative and cozy, as long as we sing until the spring. This winter can be a most magical thing, and our trunks will be solid and strong, even after the leaves are all gone. Our trunks will be solid and strong, even after the leaves are all gone. Mama, it is raining leaves, it's snowing leaves, they're falling down. I love the way she says that, and I love this part of town. Mama, it is raining leaves, it's snowing leaves, they're falling down. I love the way she says that, and I love this part of town.
Well, mother, when the war did to my legs and to my tongue, you should have raised.
This is our last song.
You're a part-time lover and a full-time friend. The monkey on your back is the latest trend. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but
I kiss you on the brain in the shadow of the train. I kiss you all starry-eyed, my body swinging side to side. Don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but
here is the church and here is the steeple. We sure are cute for two ugly people. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but
the pebbles forgive me, the trees forgive me. So why can't you forgive me? I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but you.
I will find my niche in your car with my MP3 DVD rumble pack guitar. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but you. Up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. Just because we use cheats doesn't mean we're not smart. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but you.
You are always trying to keep it real. I'm in love with how you feel. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but
you.
You
Both have shiny, happy fits of rage. You want more fans, I want more stage. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but
Don Quixote was a steel driving man. My name is Adam, I'm your biggest fan. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but
Squinched up your face and did a dance. Then you shook a little turd out of the bottom of your pants. Don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but you. But you. Thank you. Stay safe. We love you. Stay home. Wear a mask.
Wear the mask.
Happy holidays. Good night.
Hey, it's Dorian Electra. I just want to say it is so important right now that we all do our part to prevent the spread of COVID-19, especially right now around the holidays when it's going to be so tempting for so many people to gather indoors with family and friends who they haven't seen all year. And honestly, the safest recommendation is to not do it. If you can avoid any kind of family gatherings, especially indoors, do so and tell your friends. Even with testing, it is not completely safe. I love you. Stay safe.
I'm a very flame flammable guy. Some say my fire burns way too hard. Some say they find me too hard to touch. But I think it's not enough. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. You know I like it loud, 'cause that's the only way. No taste for subtlety and no time for restraint. No,
flamboyant, I go all the way. I'm flamboyant, I go all the way. Flamboyant, every day. I'm flamboyant, I go all the way. You always see me putting on a show. I entertain till it's time to go. You know I like to put it on display. I like to work and I like to play. I've always been this way since I was young. I like to steal the show from you for fun. I do it big and take a block for space. You know I like to get up in your face. Don't tell me what to do, don't tell me what to say. You know I like it loud, cause that's the only way. No taste for subtlety, and no time for restraint. No, I'm flamboyant, I go all the way. I'm flamboyant, I go all the way. Flamboyant, every day. I'm flamboyant, I go all the way. Turns out I never do. I turn down for what they ask me. Turn down, I never do. I turn up, I turn up, I turn up. I'ma say it straight to you. I look you in the face every time I talk to you. I wanna be clear and not convolute. I'll say what I mean, I expect the same from you. So you wanna play rough in the parking lot. See you acting tough, but I know you're not. We can take it outside, scuffle in the street light. I just really wanna fight with you. Man to man, hand to hand, one on one, a friend to friend. Are you man enough to soften up? Are you tough enough to open up? Man to man, you gotta let me in. You gotta be the bigger man. You gotta take the higher ground. You gotta put your fists away. You gotta lay your weapons down. So you wanna play rough in the parking lot. See you acting tough, but I know you're not. We can take it outside, scuffle in the street light. I just really wanna fight with you. Man to man, hand to hand, one on one, a friend to friend. Are you man enough to soften up? Are you tough enough to open up? Man to man, you gotta let me in. Man to man to man to man, baby, you gotta let me in. Don't beat around the bush, don't talk behind my back. Quit acting cowardly, don't launch a sneak attack. Just step out here in the daylight, and we can handle this just right. Just take my hand, and we can settle this man to man. Man to man. exercise. Emasculate me. Emasculate, emasculate. You know I really need to emasculate me. Emasculate me. Cut the man right out of me. Emasculate me. Emasculate, emasculate. Do it now, I can't wait, baby. I'm begging for you to come save me. Emasculate me. Emasculate, emasculate, emasculate me. Cut the man right out of me. Emasculate me. Emasculate, emasculate. Do it now, I can't wait, baby. I'm begging for you to come save me. Emasculate me. Emasculate, emasculate. Sorry, I love you. Sorry, bro, I'm thinking of you. I don't wanna bug you, but sorry, bro, I love you. You know I'm always thinking of you every day, and when I try to look at you, you look away. Sometimes it's hard to find the words I wanna say. Every day I feel you fading. I know now we always wrestle. I know sometimes I put up a fight. I know we always tussle, but maybe it's because I love you. Sorry, bro, I love you. Sorry, bro, I love you. I can't stop thinking of you. Sorry, bro, I love you. And when we're kicking it, you know we'll think it's chill. Cause I can count on you to always keep it real. That's why I'm singing, man, cause I want you to know, bro, no homo. I know now we always wrestle. I know sometimes I put up a fight. I know we always tussle, but maybe it's because I love you. Sorry, bro, I love you. Sorry, bro, I love you. I can't stop thinking of you. Sorry, bro, I love you. Sorry that I need you. You know I always want to be there for you. Sorry, didn't mean it, I love you. Sorry, bro, I love you. In the beginning, there was the word, and nothing but darkness got me the word. In the beginning, there were just two, made from the dust, like all of us. In the beginning, a four-letter word, L-O-V-E, meant nothing to me. But made in his image, we were born, two of a kind, beginning of time. And God made me, and he loves me, and he loves me. God made me, and Adam and Steve, and he loves me, and he loves me. God made me, and God made me, and he loves me, and he loves me. God made me just like Adam and Steve, and he loves me, 'cause God made me. And in the garden, they were both there, smiling like children without a care. And in the garden, up on the tree, they saw the fruit for you and me. And in the garden, they took a bite, ashamed of the truth, ashamed of the light. Cast into darkness, they would be damned for being a man, holding hands. And God made me, and he loves me, and he loves me. God made me, and Adam Steve, and he loves me, and he loves me. God made me, and God made me, and he loves me, and he loves me. God made me just like Adam and Steve, and he loves me, 'cause God made me. They want to destroy me, they will all enjoy it. Say I'm an abomination, but I'm God's creation. touch me. Oh, want to crush me soon. I am so disgusting soon. Breathe, they got me just like and God made me, and He loves me, and He loves me. And He loves me. Let's go faster, come on!
Melody in my mind, it keeps me up at night. I have this urge to love her, but she don't treat me right. My boots are tightened, my legs are crossed. This is what being alive costs. But I got this silly little bellyache that I think is moving to my brain. I wanna tell ya the truth, babe. I got this silly little bellyache that I know is moving to my brain. I wanna tell ya the truth, babe. You're an angel from a higher world, but I'm feeling like I won't be enough. You got me stuttering every time you walk, and I'm staring.